Hey, this is Stephen Platinum, your friend in Wrestling with Platinum versus AEW Dark. This is from August 31st. My God, we are 2/3 of the way through the year. Can you believe it? Well, AEW Dark can believe it. Got 11 matches tonight. Kind of a long show. Let's just jump into it. Kiera Hogan announced for the Casino Battle Royal at All Out, which is going to be the buy-in, so the match before the pay-per-view, which is a women's battle royal for a future title shot at the women's champion. It's great that Kiera Hogan keeps being part of the mix. Super exciting. Excalibur and Taz are commentators. Taz is excited for some Team Taz representation. We go into our first match: Chris Statlander against Celine Gray. This match's result is not in doubt, so we call that a squash match or an enhancement match or a foregone conclusion. We grade it on a 3-check scale. This match isn't very long, so Statlander wins. That's a check mark. She wins in definitive fashion with that Fisherman Buster driver. So that's a second check mark. And then Celine Gray does a good job in defeat. She does not get a lot of offense, but she does a good job of making Statlander look incredibly formidable because she's the one who's taken on Britt Baker after all. So you got to do that. Good job. 3 check marks. Joey Janela, the new heel Joey Janela against Robert Anthony. And as usual, Joey Janela gives the guys a lot. But at the end, he wins with the Death Valley driver. 3 check marks. Anthony gets a lot of offense in here. It's really great. Janela afterwards gets some extra shots in. A mysterious woman appears to run in. Anthony gets sent to the woman and she power bombs him. Janela and that woman walk out together. Who is that woman doing Janela's dirty work? Guess we will find out. Emi Sakura against Laney Luck. Again, this is about Sakura really getting to show off. Laney Luck looks good here in defeat, does a good job selling her stuff. 3 check marks again, and Dark is off and running. The matches are all pretty good so far. Yeah, got that flying senton for Emi to get the win. Men of the Year, Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky versus GPA and Matt Fitchett. And thank God nobody's at ringside for Men of the Year. Page wins eventually with the Ego's Edge, but it's pretty much a team effort. Both of them beat down the other 2 guys pretty soundly. So 3 check marks moving on. Frankie Kazarian, against Serpentico. Serpentico gets wins here and there, so I'll call this a competitive match. We grade these on a slightly different scale. Did both people look good? Yes. So that's a check mark. Did the winner win in definitive fashion? That's yes. Kazarian taps Serpentico out with that chicken wing choke. Crossface chicken wing. Was anything advanced? No, it wasn't. So I'm going to give that one 2 check marks. Layla Hirsch against Blair Onyx. Layla Hirsch on a roll, had a really good match with Camila at the NWA. I thought she looked really good. This is what a Hirsch, which we haven't seen, squash match more or less looks like. And it looks good. Onyx does a really good job with it. 3 check marks. Moving on. 2.0, Matt Lee and Jeff Parker against Travis Titan and Josh Hotch. We got to give 2.0 some wins here, don't we? And they most certainly do in this match. It's not all that long, but again, we have 11 matches and we're trying to get through them. They hit 2 for the show for the win. The 2 guys who lost did a great job making 2.0 look good. That was the job. 3 check marks. Bunny with the blade at ringside against Sierra. Sierra I haven't seen before. Bunny hits that down the rabbit hole and gets the win, but Sierra looks good, and the Bunny wins in definitive fashion. 3 check marks. Tay Conti against Heather Reckless. I'm a big fan of Heather Reckless. I think she looks really good, and she's in there with somebody else who looks really good, which is Tay Conti. This is not... sometimes Tay Conti gives you a lot in the matches, mostly to set up her kind of like a more intricate submission wrestling style, but not in this case. She just kind of beats her up and beats her down. 3 check marks, though, and Tay Conti gets the win with the Tay DT. Evil Uno versus QT Marshall. We will definitely call this competitive. This is probably your best wrestling match of the night. Camarado's there to help pull Marshall out at select points in the match, like when Evil Uno goes for a swanton, that kind of thing. Um, Uno blocks the diamond cutter, gets the backslide pin in a great little falsie. Marshall gets out of that pin, avoids the scoop slam, and counters with the diamond cutter to get the win. And before this main event, Andrade and Chavo and the tablet guy make their way out before the main event. They make their way to commentary, joining the broadcast for Pac with the Lucha Brothers against Matt Sydal. It's a great match. Matt Sydal is the best enhancement guy in the business right now. He might not like me saying this, but it is the ultimate compliment. He is really good at making sure people look really great in matches while getting his stuff in. Pac almost gets caught in the lightning spiral. But then he gets the jumping brutalizer, which looks great, taps out Sydal, gets the win, and then Andrade toasts Pac, and they stare each other down because they're going to have a match at the pay-per-view. Great match. I'll call it competitive. Did they both look good? Absolutely. Did Pac look good? Absolutely. That's checkmark. And was something advanced? Yes. Pac and Andrade. See you at the pay-per-view.